Good seeing the head of the table back on SmackDown. Kind of made a little bit of a headline, making Solo Sikoa the next tribal chief. If anything were to happen to Roman Reigns, then Solo Sikoa, not Jimmy Uso, would be the next in line to take over as a tribal chief. A little bit of stunning news for everybody that he even named a successor today. Just kind of weird out of the blue, right? But he wanted, it was promotion time, right? Promotion time. And just Jimmy Uso just doing his great job with the yeet, no yeet, and just his reaction, thinking he was going to get the spot. And Paul Heyman kind of playing to that too, thinking that he was going to be the next guy in line because he thought he's contributed enough. Just a great dynamic. Jimmy's awesome in his role. You know, I would love to see Solo talk a little bit more, but I'll take it for now. And Roman Reigns is just good to have him back there. We hadn't seen him since Crown Jewel. And then, so that's where it's going to go. You know, everyone's talking about, oh, I can't wait till this bloodline story ends. I kind of miss it, man. I don't know what inning this is in, but it just seems like it's in a little bit of a lull, right? Till you get towards WrestleMania season as we get closer to it. But man, I kind of miss that storyline dynamic. I miss the Usos together. I know Jay's doing his thing, but I miss that. But a little bit of news, Solo being the next guy, and it's going to lead to maybe more conflict within the group eventually. And then you have AJ Styles come back, which he looks jacked. And dude, I when I saw AJ Styles come back, man, I was like, man, I gotta get back in the gym, dude. Like all these guys are in the late 40s, and they're even more jacked, right? Like Randy Orton comes back, and like you said, he comes in and he's bigger than Roman Reigns. I mean, Roman Reigns looks small in that ring compared to Roman Reigns, right? That was crazy how big and jacked Randy Orton is. And then as soon as AJ Styles takes that shirt off, man, he's just ripped, bro. Like, kudos to these guys for really taking care of their bodies and just, you know, the aesthetic of having that chiseled body, and especially at their age, and just busting their butts. And this all stop and starts of when AJ Styles is going to come back. What's he going to do? He comes back and he strikes LA Knight after making the save. Obviously, maybe because he stole a spot, right? That's what it looks like it's going to happen. He turned heel, which was crazy. But all these things now happen, man. I mean, Raw is stacked. You got AJ Styles coming back, the icing on the cake, the cherry on top with AJ there. I mean, bro, this is like, and when you get to the Royal Rumble, this is going to be like Royal Rumble 1992. This could be this could be even more star-studded with the people that are going to be in this Royal Rumble. 30 men in this Royal Rumble, and then you mentioned the females, with their division is stacked. And if they get back Sasha Banks, which obviously what we've heard is that they're no longer working plans between AEW and Sasha. That's another thing that AEW thought they could get, and it's not going to happen now. You talk about heading into Royal Rumble season. This could be the most star-studded men's and women's Royal Rumble of all time.
Yeah, well, Jeff, first of all, I'll give you some credit. I mean, you know, AJ Styles and Randy Orton had a lot of time to get themselves in shape. They weren't doing anything else but doing that, too. Like, we're always constantly on the road, too, doing a whole bunch of stuff. So we try our best here, trying to get in the best shape we possibly can for WrestleMania. But in terms of that, yeah, it's a completely stacked card on both shows right now. It's an exciting time. I've said it before countless times. It becomes very people get tired of hearing it, but it's a great time to be a fan, whether you're watching AEW, TNA, or WWE programming. It's just all these scenario in terms of talent you can use. Now, if we're going to just isolate WWE for a second here, which is what we're doing, yeah, the Royal Rumble is going to be stacked. And the cool thing now, more than anything, is that we kind of had an idea in terms of last year where it looks like it might lead to Cody, but you never knew if they're going to have Cody actually win the Royal Rumble. Now, we feel like the story of redemption is starting to come full circle where it could lead that way. Still a lot of time left to see if they want to go that route, because right now Cody Rhodes is part of the Raw brand. That could change, obviously, because, you know, the brand split means absolutely nothing on television. Randy Orton's back. AJ Styles is back. CM Punk now throws his mix into the Royal Rumble. It's not as predictable now in terms of who could win it. And that's the exciting thing about it now, too. There's so many storylines and so many things that could go in, and you can only go in so many directions. Now, there could be other stories that lead into it, but in this road toward the Royal Rumble, which will start WrestleMania season officially, my goodness, you couldn't ask for anything more. To see AJ Styles come back, because I missed him. I felt, wow, he's going to find himself in a scenario where he's going to be the outsider looking in now, because there's just not enough space for him. The LA Knight attack, him kind of bypassing the bloodline, and we don't know why AJY type of thing. And we'll get the answers to that in the coming weeks. But wow, exciting time. Great show for SmackDown.